All right, everybody. My name is Brandon. I'm going to teach you how to do the straight arm press to handstand. Now, if you see my bent arm press to handstand, that's kind of the easiest way to do it. And the straight arm handstand is a lot more complicated, a lot more complex, because you're using straight arms. And the straight arm strength is a lot more nuanced. So it's easiest if you're both very strong and very flexible, but it's more important to be very flexible. So I'm just going to go through the technique in case you're already ready to do it. So you're going to keep your arms straight, put your head past your hands, put your butt over your hands, squeeze in as tight as possible, lift your feet up, and then up to handstand. Now, if you can already do a handstand, try just doing down all the way into this position, and that will help you do it. So I'm going to show you the preparatory exercises to do a straight arm press to handstand. So the first thing you're going to need is some mobility, compression strength. Now this is both flexibility, mobility, and strength. And the strength is in the compression. So you just need to get, the muscles you'll be feeling will be like your quad and your upper abs and your lower abs into your hips. Those are the muscles you'll be feeling when you do it. So you need to have like a really good pancake stretch. So just do this every single night before you go to bed and in the morning if you're feeling extra motivated. But once you can get like an okay pancake stretch, you need to have a pretty good, you need to have somewhat of a pancake stretch. It can't be bad for this kind of movement. So once you have it good and not bad, you can do leg lifts. This is where you'll build the strength. You just pick the legs up like this, and this should hurt like quite a lot in your hips, legs, and in your abs. And then you'll also do in front with both legs. Just pick them up, do circles, get some extra weights and put it on top of your feet, and then lift them up and down. Do it again with both legs. And then also, like during the same kind of time that you're doing this, you're going to be doing, regular flexibility, mobility work. You could do a mobility exercise where you'll grab some weights and then you'll go over like this with a weight in your hand. You do not need much weight. Only 2 pounds to 8 pounds is 8 pounds is good enough for me. So like 2 pounds to 8 pounds, anything in between there will be good. For the strength in your arms, you're going to want to do straight arm work where you use you should feel all these straight arm exercises in your elbow and in your bicep near your elbow. So you're going to have straight arms and you're going to lean forward with your back straight and then maybe even tuck in, but you don't need to tuck in. You should feel a lot of pressure in your elbows, and this will take some amount of time to build, but once you get it, it should be good. A more advanced version to really build the straight arm strength is to put your hands backwards and then lean forward. And that will help build your handstand and straight arm press to handstand. Now for this straight arm press to handstand, you do already need to know how to do a handstand. You can check out my easiest handstand tutorial for extra help on that. So do handstands will also build straight arm strength, and then drop down like that. You don't have to drop down like that all the way. An easier one just to go down and then just touch like that. And then this next one is the best exercise. This is the secret exercise that you might not see a lot of places. So please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you find this exercise helpful. You're just going to go down like in the straddle position like you would for the straight arm press. Walk your hands a little forward. Go open your toes. Just little scoots. Little scoots. This is the secret. And you really want to get the right in the middle of the movement. So when you lift up, then in the middle when you crunch in, that's where you want to try to build a lot of control in the compression area that you're folding in. So not here, but right here, squeeze in. That's when you want to really build the control. Just walk around your house like this, walk around the grocery store, walk around everywhere like this until you can do straight arm press to handstand. So also to build strength, just in a more general way, will be to straighten out your arms, lean forward, do a push-up, go back up, straight out in your arms. Whew. And you will really feel it in your bicep, and yeah, if you don't feel it in your elbow and bicep, you're not doing it right. So you need to keep your arms straight all the way, push them out, and push through that elbow. Push through that bicep, and then you should feel those muscles engaging, and that should teach you how to do it. If you've never done straight arm movements before, it might take a little bit of time to get used to it, but once you do, you should, be knowing how to do it. So arms straight, push out through the elbow, and that's how you build up the tendons and the straight arm strength for that exercise. So once you've built up the requisite strength and like flexibility, mobility to do it, and you need to just work on technique, you can use your head or bent arms. You can do the press from bent arms first, just to get the kind of pressing motion down. And you can do it with your head down. I'll show that, but I'm going to cover up my head because I don't want to touch my head to the ground. But yeah, hopefully you get the idea. So you can just get with your head down to work the technique part. So hopefully all this will help you get your straight arm press to handstand and get nice and beautiful handstand entries. One of the smoothest ways to do it. So hopefully you found this tutorial helpful. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Leave a comment what tutorials you'd like to see next, and I'll try to make some for you to help you out. So see you in the next one.